Ooh, baby, what's going on? Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Hi, Cappuccino Keys. Hi, La Ants. Hi, Toomey. Hi, Bones. Hi, Soda Keebs. Hi, Aloof. Hi, Exile. Super Mario Wonder Enjoyer has logged on. Super Mario Wonder Enjoyer? Is that a new Super Mario game? Dude, I haven't played a Super Mario game in a long time. What's on your table? Don't make fun of my color choices. It's a unicorn with GMK Retro Wave.
1 year with my favorite streamer.
Thank you, Bruno. I really appreciate the kind words, dude. I don't know, man. I still haven't decided on a keycap set for this. I think I know what I want to put on it. I think maybe dots. Actually, I don't even know.
Hey, Alex, how are you doing?
Dude,
1 year soon.
Yeah, man, it's 10 months already, dude. I've been doing pretty good. Today was a good day. I got a lot done today. I even got to catch up with Gym Leader Nathan a little bit today. Talked to Tim a little bit. Got to talk to Marcia a little bit today too. So it was a good day for catching up. Got a lot of work done. That was the most important part for me. But it was nice to say what up to some people I haven't spoken to in a while. You're the unicorn we're all looking for? Thank you, dude. Just put Boring Yard on it. Dude, I feel like Boring Yard, like, I shouldn't call it Boring Yard. I love Boneyard. It is such a good set. But I feel like it's such a cop-out set now. It's like whenever I don't know what to use, I use Boneyard because it goes good on everything. I could put Dandy back on this. I don't know.
Wow,
Maybe.
wow.
Huh?
Haven't caught a stream in a while. World has been hectic.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that, man. Wait, why didn't it read It's Fabs? Did it skip over It's Fabs? Thank you for the tier 2, though, Zach. I really appreciate the 8 months, bro. What's been going on at work, though, man? Hey Alex, happy 8 months, my guy. Also just got my, probably because you used the word peacock, and it's reading the last part of peacock there, and it's like, that's a bad word. That's probably what it said, dude. Arc 60, and I can't wait to build it. Dude, the Arc 60 is, I'm doing so many Arc 60s in the next month and a half that there's even some that I'm not streaming. I guess everyone who got Arc 60s is just, dude, everyone who got Arc 60s is pretty pumped up right now. All the Arc 60 enjoyers are just like, they're in it right now, dude. I love you, Alex. You're my inspiration for building keyboards. Thank you, Seabass. I appreciate that, man. Dolmoth, thank you so much for the 5 bits, dude. I can show you guys that keyboard again, but so Nish, I have all the switches prepped for that. I'm using these switches tomorrow. I lubed them and everything. I just did the lube today. I was gonna do it today, but honestly, I already knew that if I built the Matrix board and the Paragon today, I was gonna feel burnt out. So I decided that tomorrow, because I told you guys it was either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, sometime during the afternoon, I'll probably build it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe night, maybe normal time. Han Reflection build soon? Yes. Isn't that Sunday? I think we're doing it. My hair's a mess today. Oh well, you guys can enjoy it. Is there Kaiju themed keycaps? Yeah. GMK Kaiju. Are you saying to put on the unicorn? Sorry, XL, I blanked out there for a second. What's going on, Oak? How you doing, dude? Just got my Arc 60 15 minutes ago. Yeah, everyone's been getting Arc 60s, and I've been seeing everyone's been getting their Michelin sets shipped out. Oh, man, what a week. Switches? These are Gateron Milky Yellow Pros. These are going to be what I use on the Matrix board tomorrow. Today, however, Desk Hero. This is Desk Hero's Paragon we're building, by the way. We're building it because Desk Hero and I think Valor Supply and everyone else, I think that I covered the Paragon a long time ago, so this isn't really a review, guys. This is just me building a keyboard. But this is Desk Hero's Paragon, and we're using, I just lubed these two, GAT CJ switches. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how CJ switches sound and feel. So I can't recall I don't remember if I like them or not. Do you think if yellow is worth it nowadays? I mean, if you like it, it's gonna be worth it, right? Being worth it is really tough in keyboard talk because like there's so many variables in a keyboard, right? Like, okay, for example, if you like the design of something, but the internals are ass, but you love the design, would you guys consider that worth it? Like that design is something you're willing to live with. It might be worth it, right? So it depends on like what you value, but I think the FL is a nice looking keyboard and it's just solid. So no, I wish I was talented enough to mod mice like this. I don't know why it's not focusing. Worth it is subjective of a term. Yeah. Are CJ's ink material? I thought they were, are they? I know they have like a polished stem, but I can't remember the exact specs of CJ switches. Before we get into today's build though, first of all, I got a question for you guys. Micklin's so nice. Oh yeah, Micklin is nice, but yeah, you have to be into the cherry profile. How are you guys doing today? Is everyone doing good? It's Friday. I'm pumped up that it's Friday because now I can like stay up a little bit later tonight, play some video games, and not have to worry too much about doing stuff tomorrow except for one stream, which I'm already pre-prepared for.
I'm doing good now that I see your stream.
Oh my God, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Nun. Bro, I'm shattered. Bring on the weekend. Bring on the weekend? Dude, I'm pumped up for the weekend. I got games to play. I started playing Minecraft again. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with me. I complained about Minecraft and then I booted up. I'm like, wait, this is kind of fun. Gonna be rebuilding an Envoy while hanging out. Let's go, Muggle. Appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out here. So I've been playing a little bit of Minecraft and it was one of those things where I booted it up. I'm like, I'm gonna get bored of this in 0.2 seconds. And I was just like building stuff and like, they got the new update with the cherry blossom trees. So I set out on a mission yesterday to find cherry blossoms. That was fun. All right, ignore my ugly choice of keycaps on my unicorn. We got some stuff to unbox. Let's do the nerd stuff first. Creeper.
Minecraft the goat.
I would love to do, I would love to do a Minecraft server, but last time we kind of had one. It wasn't run by me, it was run by some of the people in the community. It got out of hand to the point where like people were destroying things. So I don't know all the particulars and how to run that, man. Can you build a fully working keyboard in Minecraft? Nodders, maybe. So nice. Seth.
Wow, it's time for the annual Minecraft week-long binge.
So
also,
true,
I
dude.
might need some help deciding between the Sony a6700 or the Fuji XS20. Love you and hope you have been well. Wow, less than 3.
Wow. Seth, okay, I'm biased. Please know that, Seth. The Fuji, I have the X20, I'm using that for the top down. The X20 has a lot, the XS20 has a lot of good features. Lot of good features, dude. So nice. Ladam, thank you so much.
Alex, we
thank
are
you,
still
dude.
here. Much love.
Thank you, Ladam, I appreciate that, man. Okay. The reason I would pick the Fuji, solely the biggest reason. I think digitally, like the way it performs, the Sony is very clinical. Like it's very like you'll get a good image. You will, depending on the glass you put on it. The Fuji has film sims. If you're not into editing photos, you're gonna like doing the film sims because you can just get good JPEGs right out of the camera. And I will say that, man, like the idea of not editing stuff all the time is a big game changer to a lot of people. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't mind editing photos with like the raw images. And then I'll sit there, I'm like, man, I don't want to edit these. I have like a hard drive full of family photos that I took in raw and I'm just never going to edit them. So they're just going to sit there until someone asks me for them. But when I do it in JPEG, like when I do bring Fuji cameras out or even the Ricoh and I shoot in JPEG and you get the pre-editing already done, because the Leica doesn't have that, right? Dude, it's nice. It's so nice just to be like, oh, these are already good. Maybe you need the minor tweak, maybe, but like, it's very rare. I'm biased to Sony, but the X20, dude, I love it. Honestly, do you deal with the lack of sharpness when compared to Sony? Okay, the reason why you don't see a lot of sharpness, I'm sorry, we're on a tantrum about cameras, guys. Fuji JPEGs don't compress all that good. There is some compression stuff with that, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Unless you're doing like big prints and you need detail, the Fuji still outperforms the Sony for me. Just with all the other benefits you get. If you're really looking for that clinical sharpness and very like flat colors and very like, just you want a very generic image. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. because generic images are like, you can do a lot with them still, then you want to get the Sony. But there's good glass you can get. Like, I think the Fuji has some really good glass that can still be pretty tack sharp as well. You know? All right, let's take a look at this. So Ryan, bless his soul, he said to me, he's like, Lulstacks was like, hey Alex, can I send you a coaster? And I was like, I'd love a coaster. Anything from Ryan's a blessing, bro. This guy sent me, I don't know what he sent me, bro, but he sent me some stuff. I think he also sent me a badge for my Kaze. I'm so appreciative, but I did not expect this. Also, the boxes are so pretty. Like, that texture on the box is so nice. But yeah, Ryan's what a homie, bro. Like, so nice. So I've only opened one because we wanted to see what it would look like. But here, I'll show you guys the rest. This is a Nest. Ooh. A polycarbonate one. Oh, this is a nice green. This polycarbonate finish is actually outstanding. Holy shit. That is crazy. Oh, that goes so well with my unicorn. I'm gonna get some keycaps later and put that in. Wow. I've shot on my Sony most of the time, but I want to upgrade for my A6000. I think the real solution is to get the XS20 for now. Yeah, I mean, you might even fall in love with the Fuji system and want to get a Fuji GFX. Like, who knows, right? This is the one we opened. So these are the coasters from Nerd Nest. This is not really keyboard related. These look so good, dude. Can I like take this out nicely? Holy shit. Oh no, he sent me a badge for the coasters. That's what it was. Holy. Dude, it's weird because I've never envisioned myself having like a high-end coaster. Fuck. Oh, I love and hate sneezing, man. These are just coasters. That's it. They're just coasters. So Nerd Nest, Nerd made the Kaze, and they also make some other cool like artisan trays. It's Lulstacks, and I think, is there someone else running it too? I don't remember all the people running it, but the coaster I use most of the time is my Cherry MX coaster I got from Cherry. I use a little stone one that we got like Winners or something, but oh, these are kind of cute, dude. I'm kind of a sucker for things like this. Damn. What is a coaster? Oh, I wonder if people call coasters different things. You know when you put your drink on something like that? I actually don't know if. Never thought I'd want to spend nerd money on my nerd money on a coaster, dude. I know, right? Oh gosh. The boxes are a little awkward to open, I'd say. They don't slide out as nice as the Nerd Nest did. I think it's just lack of. These actually have some weight to them, though. Oh, well, I like this one here the most. Actually, the orange is really nice too. Damn. Okay, Ryan. I actually don't know how much the coasters are. He just asked if I wanted one. This is not like. I'm not really formally looking at these like in that sense, but now I'm curious. I'm actually gonna message him right now and ask how much these cost. I think I clicked the button by accident that like switched the scene, so just ignore it. Damn, these are cool looking. Which one should I use? I kind of feel like this goes with everything. This would go on days I'm feeling a little bit more like, I don't know, colorful. But the orange is kind of my vibe, dude. They're just coasters. See if Ryan messaged me back. I'll let you know what Ryan says. I'm gonna use the orange, I think. Orange it is today. This is my old coaster. As you can see, it's kind of like stained with coffee and stuff. And it doesn't come out nice because the nature of having stone is it's a little bit porous. So when it stains and you don't clean it immediately, it stains forever. Command's broken? No, really? No, it's working. Fluffy, I have no idea why the command didn't work for you. Can you try again? All right, and then another thing I'm gonna unbox. So a while ago, Campfire came to the stream and they sent me a little goodie bag. They sent me a little note saying, thank you so much for the enthusiasm and support for Campfire Audio. So thank you, Campfire. Appreciate that. They sent me, I don't actually know what these are. Campfire Audio Starter Pack trading cards. I've never seen something like this. Yeah, they sent out a little merch box. I've never seen something like that, dude. What's in this one? I gotta unbox it still. Oh, they sent the orbits. I can take a look at these. These are actually really cool. And they sent a cool little baggie and a shirt. Dude, I'm gonna put the shirt on later. The shirt's nice. I like the shirt. How good did it feel? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been eager to open, like, because I saw the tracking thing of what, and they told me what I was gonna get. But like, even just the case and stuff is so nice because I have my IEMs. I don't have them in like a nice spot. So this is just so cool to me. We're proud of you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Also, was little side note. I was debating on a date to do the big giveaway thing because I feel like I had to push it back from Halloween because of how many things we've gotten from, like, I've gotten a lot of commission builds that I want to do and I want to prioritize those. However, just so you guys know, I think the giveaway list is still like 15 to almost 18 keyboards at this point. And they're all personal boards, things except for one's given to us by Mo. It's the collab one. That one they're still kind of like a personal board. I think the date I want to do for that at the moment, I'd like to do that middle of November. So that's going to be the new, hopefully permanent date of that. So if you guys are curious when we're doing the giveaway for all the keyboards, that's going to be the stream week, I guess you can call it. Because I'm probably going to scatter it throughout the week so we don't have to stay up one day for like 8 hours or some crazy stuff like that. I personally don't think I could stream that long. Cool. Very nice. This is so nice feeling. Cool. Tempted to put my Arias out of the IEM solidarity. I've gotten rid of most of my IEMs, and then I attempted to try and fix my Sony ones. But Sony, I've dealt with Sony once for a camera problem. FYI, Sony is awful for they're not bad for customer service, but the way they go about fixing things, you have to send it to third-party centers, which are all authorized, but they're not as, like, I hate to say this, and I don't mean this in like a rude way, they're not as like knowledgeable about all the particulars of Sony stuff. So they're just basically like dealing with you, then calling Sony, ordering parts, and then dealing with you again. Which is fine, but I asked them to fix the IEMs I had, and the guy was like so confused. He was pleasant, but then ended up telling me that because they've never done something like this and they're not confident in what they can do and that there's no instructions given by Sony, I would just be better off rebuying the headset. And I was like, damn, dude, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of having like maintenance done to a product. Like it feels so wasteful. You know what I mean? So I just kind of put those in a little baggie and they're just going to sit there until one day maybe they decide someone can fix them. So yeah. All right, let's open this thing up and then we'll do the keyboard build. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway for something tonight too. Where did I just put those things? Yeah, kind of wasteful feeling. Where did I just put those things? My little, oh my gosh. That sucks. My sisters had similar experience with Apple Geniuses. Really? Did they just like, I guess, push away, I don't know, you guys, and then told you guys basically go deal with it, you're out of luck? Also, I've only ever opened one Campfire product before, but Campfire's unboxing experience is actually kind of cool. So you open things up like this. It's pretty neat. Pen pop, I got you. Where's my pen? Actually, I'm very proud of myself. I did a little bit of cleaning today on my desk, so No, no, no. The orange IEMs are like 1,500 bucks. Boom. Not profitable for them to fix something when you can buy a new one. It's all planned. Do you think so? Like, I don't know, man. I kind of feel really guilty about the whole Sony IEMs, like not being able to be fixed. It's crazy, but like I feel very like it's wasteful, you know. Wow, this is older. This is older than I'm used to. I don't have the experience with this. You might have a better experience getting another product type beat. Sorta, yeah. Wow, pretty. It's a nice like blue box. All right, and then you lift this, I believe, if I remember correctly. Huh, nicely done. Pretty. So you get the tips for the IEMs in here. So because you're not used to IEMs, these are different sort of tips you can use. You know what's funny? I've always thought that I needed like a small insert for these guys, but I think medium's more my groove now. And then here's a little case for the Campfire audio. And these are wireless ones. I love the color scheme on this, by the way. These are so dope looking. Super cool. I think these are like $250 USD. I think they're on sale right now. But I've actually, you know what's funny is I actually did want to pick these up, but I couldn't justify buying these because I had to have a pair of AirPods, right? Like I was just like, I don't need another pair. But I heard good things about these. I heard these are like pretty bassy, and low-key I've been kind of wanting a bassy headset again, so I think there's like other little things that come in this too. I've never tried them before, to be honest. Oops, one almost fell. Then they give you like a little instruction manual, little USB-C cable, and then a pin. Cool. Very cool. Actually, should I let these charge now? I have a USB-C cable already popped out. Sell me some snake oil audio. If you want snake oil. But these are dope looking. I really like this green. This is such a dope color. Oh yeah, I need to charge these. Such a pretty color, dude. Very awesome. I'll let you guys know how these are. Large inserts are nice and comfy. Okay, I'm gonna let it charge. And then I'll try these out probably tomorrow and let you guys know. These are cool. Thank you again to Campfire, man. These are super dope. I'm actually pumped up to try on the t-shirt. Alright. Thank you again, Campfire. I'm gonna open these up later. I feel like I'm not good at opening things because my hands are shaky, especially when I'm on stream and I'm a little nervous and too excited. So I'm gonna open up these trading cards from Campfire later. You think it's safe to have a spoiler discussion on Ahsoka? No, I unfortunately, as much as I would love to discuss Ahsoka with you guys, I don't think it's the right time to discuss Ahsoka. I think the best way to feel this out is, hey guys, do you guys want to talk about Ahsoka? And if one person says no, because they haven't seen it, then, well, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of dangerous because not everyone's seen it all yet. All right, this is the Paragon. Guys, I don't know. I'm just thinking about these headphones right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually so pumped to try these on. This is the Paragon. Damn. Y'all gotta catch up. It's so good. I mean, Ahsoka's good. I'm watching Clone Wars right now, and I'm loving that, dude. Absolutely loving it. I've been seeing tons of ads about Bluetooth buds like these, similar prices. I mean, Oda Keebs, you know what? Like, when it comes to headphones and stuff, I've always been a little bit of a wired guy. Like, I like wires, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Lately, as I've been working at my desk, sometimes I opt to use the AirPods because, like, there's a lot of freedom with being able to move around, right? Thank you. TY, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the Bretto. Thank you so much for the 23 months. So, a lot of freedom. A lot of freedom being able to move around and stuff. In terms of, like, what's good wireless, I have only really tried one other wireless IEM, and it was me adapting those little FIO adapters to it. Actually, it was the Andromedas, the ones I'm using right now. I adapted the little FIO wireless things to them, and it sounded great. My issue with that was because they're not, it's all not really native. Those Feel ones were kind of sometimes, and I just got better usage and better mileage out of the AirPods. But I've heard a lot of good things about these guys, the Campfire Audio ones. And I think the other thing that really bothered me about some of the wireless ones.
I enjoy watching the streams.
Thank you, Monkey.
Keep
Appreciate
up the
that,
good
man.
work, Alex.
Thank you, dude. The thing about some of the wireless ones were they had noise canceling on them, and I hated all of the noise canceling. Thank you again, though, Monkey. So good to see you streaming. Just started building my first keyboard. The Tofu 65 with stabs that come with. Do you think I have to do anything extra before I build the keyboard to prevent rattling? I mean, you can kind of watch what I'm going to do today, Zam. I don't think there's a whole lot of pre-preparation you need to do, but you'll see. Oops. Are you charging them with this cable from Space Cables? I'm actually just charging it with a Thunderbolt cable because that's what I use to transfer camera pictures. This is really nice too. I'm gonna store some stuff in here for my IEM stuff. So pretty. Damn, I'm spoiled today. God damn. All right, Paragon time. So this is Desk Hero's Paragon, okay? I haven't built this board. How long is it? When's the last time I built this? Like a year ago? It was about a year ago, I think. Was it 2 years at this point? I'm not even sure. I remember liking it. I remember it also being a bit spendy. Valor Supply and like they did reach out, and they actually, for the people in the United States, because it would just make more sense to buy from them, they did offer a discount code for it. I left it in the build description. So if you guys did want a discount code for it, because I think it just came out for extras. I've actually had this sitting around that I was supposed to build for a little while, but I've just been I've been a bad sponsoree, and I just haven't built Desk Hero's board because this is his personal unit. So it's just been a while, and it just so happens that the board's launching when I'm streaming it. Funny enough. Plate, foams, got a little PCB action going on here. I built it with a PC plate. I wonder how it's gonna sound with the aluminum. Because I did actually go back and listen to my old sound test today, and it was pretty nice. Oh God, this is gonna be so heavy. Watch your video to build mine this week. What plate did you end up getting, Cheap? Novelkeys is a sale on cherry switches. You know what's really funny about that? I actually was gonna go buy a whole bunch today. And I put some reds in my cart, and then I put some Nixies in my cart. And then I was like, but I'm really gonna stock up on MX Blacks. And I don't know if there were stock at the beginning of the day. I can't remember if there was on just blacks, but there was no stock. And I was like, God damn it. I did end up getting some Nixies, but dude, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. There's a cable in here, by the way, USB-C cable, and then I'll get some screws and daughter board. Perfect. Everything's in here. Perfect. Oh, was there none to begin with? Honestly, I didn't even think to look. Having both plates, I like the PC plate with more types of switches, but the Alu is good with Nixies and a couple of others. I hope the CJ switches are a good choice for today. Did you use plate foam on yours? I think they recommended plate foam for it, which kind of would make sense, I think, because the weight is on the outside of this board. God, I forgot how big this keyboard is. I remember when this came out, I was actually really excited to build this when it came out because it was something so, like, it's just a nice simple board. And at the time I was really into like the looks of like the U80 and stuff like that. Should I mute myself? I think I am. This is probably gonna be loud. 1 second, guys. All right, we're good, we're good. No, it was too loud. Last time I like destroyed your guys' eardrums. Thank you, Ricky. Skull King, what's going on, dude? Ooh, this is, my camera's not liking this. Oh man. I love, don't get me wrong, I love all e-white boards, but e-white boards also scare the living daylights out of me because they're just too clean looking. And I know that I'm going to do, like, I'm going to put a thumbprint on this somewhere. I already know, bro. They're just too clean looking. How's the PVDing on the production units here? That's not bad. There's no rippling or anything. That's really good. Some dust already settling on it, though. Is there rippling? No. Actually, no, it's pretty clean. No rippling that I can see. Looks pretty good to me. E-weight ain't that easy to stain. I know, but just visually, you know? Visually, I'm nervous. And I don't, sorry, if I meant stain, I meant like, you know when your thumbs are dirty? Because I'm going to be, oh, I'm not soldering today, actually. Never mind. I don't have to worry too much about that. I really don't have to worry all that much. Arc 60 arriving on Monday. Got MX Blacks prep for a plateless build. Oh, you're going to be in for a treat. In for a treat. I chipped my Stat 75. I've done a little bit of damage to a few of my boards by accident, but I've only seriously damaged 2 boards. It was the Wendy. I damaged that pretty badly. I was trying to take pictures of it, and I put the keyboard in a dumb position, and the keyboard fell. Whatever. And then the only other keyboard I've done serious damage to was my U80. I still can't believe that one there, man. So, you know, dude, this is... I don't know what came over me to do this. You know the screwdrivers for like the iFixit kits? I have this habit of doing this with them. I just put them straight up like this, and then I move my hand away. So I did that, but my hand, I guess, like tipped it a little bit as I was pulling it away, and the screwdriver just went like this and scratched the back. And it was a flathead screwdriver of my U80. And I had just got it in. So I didn't even have one day with it without a scratch. But that was like the most embarrassing thing that I've ever done. And then from then on there, I just moved the screwdrivers over to the side. Juby? What's going on, dude? Bro, I just did something similar on the inside of my Salvation. At the end of the day, though, it is what it is. We're going to do a little bit of damage to our stuff. It's fine. It's okay, right? Like, it's not the end of the world, I hope. Waiting for your 28 mil picks? Dude, Juby, I actually have some I need to send you. Alright, little simple PCB. Hot swap sockets, 7U and 6.25U. Cool. A little bit of options. Oh, I have a question for you guys. Serious question about keyboard stuff. This is, I know I do like doing a lot of off-topic stuff, but would it bother you guys? All right, if a keyboard company is making a PCB, would you prefer having the option for 7U and 6.25U, and then have the possibility, you know, like one's to be north, one's south, have the possibility of using a switch that maybe doesn't play well with one of the facing of the sockets, and then ends up being too close to the edge of the keyboard? Would that be a deal breaker? I kind of make the argument that I'd rather have to slightly deal with that on a hot swap keyboard in particular than having no option at all. That's kind of my thing. 7U should not get a reverse switch. Okay, so Therex kind of on the opposite camp. I find spacebars are all right with most switch orientations, to be honest. I feel the same way, but in the odd case. I guess the caveat here is in the odd case would it bother you guys. And now I guess another thing to ask you guys then. or I guess not to ask you guys. I think I just want to urge more people then, because like, I've been told factories can min-max stuff. So I've been told that some factories, some PCB factories, and I'm kind of talking out of my ass here, so please don't take this too serious, but I've been told that they can min-max things. It's just a little bit more costly. I would kind of actually prefer the min-max over the kale. I know that would be more costly, but like, if it means an extra 10, 15 bucks, I don't know, like, I'm kind of okay with that. Because I just had better experience with min-max sockets than the kale sockets. I don't know, like, would you guys care? It's a bajillion times more durable. I would def pay more for that. I completely agree. Way more option layouts. I'm just surprised no one's done it before. Like, that's what's kind of surprising to me. And I wonder if there's a reason why. You know, is it kind of like the same situation with the Easy Mate stuff for the PCBs? Like, you know, it just turns out that it's just not as durable in the long run. Wouldn't you pay more for min-max sockets that you're going to install with your own soldering equipment anyways? Some people can't though, right? Some people, like, that's why people buy hot swap, is they just can't install min-max sockets. First, they just can't, they don't have access to a soldering iron. They don't want to solder. They don't have the confidence to. Because I'll tell you guys what, and this is me being honest, the majority of things that I do, like one of my biggest client services that I get isn't actually building keyboards. It's min-maxing PCBs. You guys don't even understand how many sockets I go through. None of this stuff gets done on the stream because it's boring just to watch me min-max something. But I probably min-max at least 2 PCBs a week, sometimes more. So it's a large chunk of what I do, right? And I just would figure more people, it seems like more people actually would prefer to buy the solderable and then min-max it. Can do it co-work. I've done 1 or 2. It's a lot of me with my head down trying to focus though. All right, how many stabs do I need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I provide the sockets. I charge 75 bucks usually, but I provide 3305 sockets. So not the 0305, those are the cheapest ones. I provide 3305s. And then you literally don't have to pay for anything. It's just, you pay for the service. You don't have to buy, you don't have to buy anything. You just buy the service and then I provide everything. Solder, all that stuff. And then the turnaround times on those are usually about a week or 2. Yeah, 3305s are usually the way to go, unless some people actually, like, if you really want 0305, that lowers the price of it, for sure, like a lot. But some people actually want the 0305 for whatever reason. What might be the reason a stabilizer returns with an SA spacebar but does not return with a cherry spacebar? That sounds like a warp to me in this spacebar. That does sound like a potential spacebar warp. Like someone like me who's not confident enough with solder equipment, I definitely pay extra for the layout options and more stability. Is that the next thing I complain about until it happens? I hate saying that. I sound like a douchebag saying that, but like, I feel like if we complain enough, we'll get what we want, you know? So maybe we just complain about it. Thanks, Alex. Hey, no worries. I try my best out here, bro. I'm kind of down for it though. Like, again, I'd pay the extra. If it's an extra 40 bucks, I think maybe, yeah, I'd draw the line and be like, that's kind of fucking expensive. I don't know if I'd do that. But if it just means like getting an extra like $10, $15 to the PCB where I get like a better experience with my PCB, then I'm totally down with that. Why not? Hey, listen. Where do you source your min-max sockets from? I could be pronouncing it wrong, but Mouser, I think that's how you pronounce it. Would the cost come down after a while? I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe it just becomes a new norm. I just don't like the kale sockets. You know how many times I've had to repair client PCBs where they just pop sockets? It's so annoying. Not on the client side, but just like they'll pop one and then I gotta like run wires to things because or strip part of the wire. I don't know, it's like complicated. Not everything can get fixed either. What IEMs are you wearing? These are Campfire Andromedas. I forget what year these are, but there's different years that you can pick up. Well, I mean, there's only the 2022 ones, I think, now, but there's different years. And I forget what year I bought. This is like 2021, I believe. I don't think it'll happen. THT is dying? What's THT? Mine seems to hold up like crazy. Knock on wood. Rebuilt the spacebar. I mean, they're usually pretty good. The sockets, the kale sockets, but I mean, the moment you accidentally do one thing wrong, it's not like a Milmac socket where you're just gonna bend the pin. Through hole? Oh yeah. I don't think through holes as big as it was. I actually had to stop taking through hole builds on my. Oh, I'll tell you this story because it's been a few years now. Oh. I'll tell you guys two stories, okay? One's a good one, one's a bad one because I don't want to focus on just the negative story. One time I had a client who sent me a through hole board, and part of my thing is you have to make sure your keyboard PCBs work before sending it to me. I only ask that because what's the point of wasting your money to send it to me and then the PCB doesn't work? You know? Like, there's no point. So I just ask, please test it. It shouldn't be that difficult. Some people don't do it and they like contact me and we make exceptions, etc., but like, it never occurred to me once in my tiny brain that you really can't test through hole builds with like no diodes on them and stuff. It never occurred to me. Never once. So they sent me the PCB and it didn't work. And they were like, and I thought I fucked up something. And I'm like, there's no way I did. So we spent some time trying to fix it. The client was pissed off, kind of yelled at me a few times, whatever. Turns out it wasn't even my fault. The PCBs were just faulty. And this is why I had to stop doing through hole. Because you really can't test it. So that's why I stopped doing them. So he yelled back at the client, no, I just can't. I'm not like that unless someone does something really insulting. But if they're just, I understand people are angry. I just kind of roll my eyes. Try to be professional about things. I've gotten 2 PCBs from Mechanist, the Wilbur 60, and neither of them have worked, so I gave up on getting them. I love Wilbur PCBs, don't get me wrong, but the problem with Wilbur PCBs is the bag that they come in, and I've always complained about this, is, dude, the bag they come in is the tightest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I've only done it one time, I think, on the Wilbur PCBs, but I think there's a lot of people here who can attest that you have the, I mean, I ripped out a diode one time because it's so tight and it's just like, it rubbed against the diode just fell right off. Huh? Oh my God, slow Corey. I broke one down on mine. Yeah, I don't quite understand the need for those bags like that, but did you accidentally pop a diode? Did that answer my question? There you go. There you go. It's so hard to get them out, and I feel like I bust them or something. Dude, I also feel like I am literally breaking them as I pull them out of the package. All right, but I'll tell you guys the best client I ever had. The best experience and what makes me never want to stop doing client builds is I did a build for someone. The guy like contacted me like normal. Everything was awesome. He ended up messaging me a few weeks after I sent it back. And like, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I can count on one hand how many times people have messaged me after a client's been, like a work's been done. Sometimes people, oh, thank you, Alex, I just got it in. But like I'm talking like weeks after. And it was like the title of the email was so honest, like it was kind of conspicuous. It was kind of like, shit, I don't know what's going on. But it was just like this discussion regarding, and I forget the board it was. This is a while ago. The client ended up telling me that the board was for his wife. It was a surprise birthday gift for her. And after she bought it, or after he got it and then gave it to her, she ended up wanting to dive more into the hobby. So it was really, really cute. And I think he was like in his 40s or something. So like this is gonna be like he was telling me this is gonna be like their new thing for like the year or whatever it was, like the thing they kind of dive into. It was really cute, dude. And I think speaking of nice, wholesome stuff, you guys know how I talk about financial responsibility with any hobby. Oh, there's no good through-hole stories. There's none. I'll be honest, every through-hole build I've ever done has just been, like, they kind of sound meh, so. The cutest, I think one of the cute stories I got too for you guys, one time, I think we talked, I don't know, we talk about the 3 times rule a lot. We talk about financial responsibility a lot. We talk about spending your money wisely in keyboards and hobbies. I think we make that a pretty core topic on the stream sometimes. We used to make it a lot more of a topic. I think nowadays we just kind of ramble on about things. But someone messaged me one time, and again, long message, and they said, Alex, I just want to thank you. My son watches you, and I guess it was the mom. They're like, my son watches you, and we offered to buy him, it was something non-keyboard related. And he wanted to spend his money, but then he realized how much it would cost. So apparently the kid was like, no, Alex told me 3 times rule. I don't remember the cost for anything. It was in the email. I should go find it and read it to you guys. But basically the kid didn't have enough money to do like the 3 times rule thing. So he told his mom, he's like, listen, I'm going to save up more because I won't have enough money left over after I buy this. Like, I can't afford to buy this 3 times over. Thought it was the cutest thing ever. Like, and apparently the mom was so proud of her son. I think, I can't remember what happened. I think she ended up buying it for him afterwards as like a gift. But like, good decision, right? So the 3 times rule is, it's not like a standard or anything. It's just, if you're ever struggling to save money, a rule that you can do is called 3 times rule, which means, let's just say that let's just say the Nerd Nest costs $900, right? And you have $1,500 saved up in your bank account. The 3 times rule states that if you can't afford to purchase the Nerd Nest at $900 3 times, then you probably shouldn't buy it, right? Because you want to leave yourself some leeway in your bank account. Obviously, this doesn't apply for things like rent or like big, like life-changing purchases like houses. That's different. But like silly stuff, that's the rule I was using, because if you guys didn't know this, I was really bad. Really, like, long story short, I wasn't even making a whole lot, but like I was depressed and spending money on dumb things because I thought it would make me happy. But if you can't afford to buy it 3 times over, you pass on it until you have enough money. That is the rule. And you can, depending on your income level, you can change that to 5 times. If you really want to save up money, you change it to 10 times. So that's kind of my advice. Like, obviously there's probably better rules, but I feel like that mental rule really helped me a lot get through my phase of like buying silly things, which is, I mean, that's ideal. That's what you want, right? I bought 3 sonnets. Am I doing this right? I think we had some miscommunication there. Cheap. We might have. Don't go into debt for a hobby. Too much FOMO. Exactly, dude. Way too much FOMO. ultimately though, when it comes down to the keyboard hobby, guys, let's be real. You might buy something, it might feel good for one day, and then what? What's your next move? That's kind of how I think about things lately. Like, what's the next move after that? You use it, sure. You have like, now you have 4 keyboards. What's the next move? You buy another one. So yeah, to me, I'm like, what's more sustainable? Like, how do I enjoy the keyboards, but keep it sustainable? The answer to a lot of my questions has always been community. Talking to people, feeling good about stuff while talking to people, and sharing my experiences with people. I bought a silly little small katana and it felt really good for the first few days. Worth? Hella worth. Would you recommend dielectric grease or 205? Both. Let me show you. Everyone thinks I'm crazy for doing this, by the way. Drink up. I'll take another sip. Okay, this is what I do. Listen up. Loctite. Read this. This says Loctite. This does not say Permatex. Oh, you remember that keyboard we did the other day? You guys remember the keyboard? The one with the oil stains on it? The owner got back to me. It was Permatex. That just proves that Permatex leaks through PCBs. It like the oil separates from it, and then it becomes like this weird yuckiness inside the stabs. All right, it says Loctite. Do you guys want the model number? That's the part number, 37535. Loctite, the most important step to picking out your dielectric grease is being serious right now, guys. I'm not even trying to troll. The most important part about picking your dielectric grease is just to avoid Permatex. It might be good for other purposes, but for keyboard purposes, it does nothing good for your keyboard, bro. It's so bad. I bought Loctite and it's 100% Permatex being bad. Loctite is super solid. Oh, so you had a good experience by switching. That's good though. That's really good, dude. Yeah, there's nothing else you need to know. Just don't buy thread locker, please, for the love of God, dude. Don't buy thread locker. I beg you guys. Did I healthily push you buying the 11? JF, you did. But I don't think it was healthy, but it was, you did push me. All right, next thing you want to do is put a little bit of dielectric grease. By the way, guys, I'll do this every stream if I have to. If someone ever says, like, Alex, can you please show me how you do stabs, and doesn't want to watch the YouTube video, I don't care, I'll do this. I think actually this is kind of on the heavy side of what I normally put. Yeah. This is how much I normally put. There's not a whole lot there, guys. I think most people would probably put more, and I don't go past the bend. That is my little tip for you guys, is to not go past the bend. So you're gonna go in and you can do your little thing where you shimmy it in and out, clip it into place, and do the same thing for the other side. If you use thread locker, it won't tick anymore. That's actually true though. It won't move or tick. No movement equals no ticking. So 37535 for the part number. All right, same thing for the other side. Again, you can do a little shimmy in and out. I actually kind of don't bother with that sometimes because I feel like it doesn't help too much. All right. Also, before this, make sure your wire is at least somewhat straight. All right, now that we're done that with this one, I'll just do one stab for now, just to show you guys. You're gonna put it on your plate here. If you're using Durox, they kind of just clip in and then you screw them in. Cherry, same thing. They just clip in though, no screws because they're clip-in stabs. Now, when it comes to installation, please, for the love of God, please, I beg, please make sure that the plastic, I can't see the screen, so you just deal with it. The plastic is literally flush with the PCB. None of this. Don't do this and then screw it in because I've seen that before. God, I can't see. This is so awkward. None of this. In all the way. All right. Now you're going to grab your washer. I know it's hot swap and you technically don't need a washer for this, but get the washer anyways. So I don't go past the bend because I go back with 205, and here, I'll just show you now before I screw it in. I go back with a little bit of 205, not a whole lot, and I manually lube that part with the brush. I typically don't do this part on stream because I always forget to do it on stream. And it's like a, I don't know, it's like a thing in my brain that I do that before shipping out the keyboard. But I use the brush and manually lube it with 205 over there. All right. Let's grab our, where did I put it? Grab this guy. Oh, no, we're doing 7U today. Gotta have a love for the 7U. I just bag lube the whole wire with Permatex. Is that okay? Do you like your keyboards, Tyler? If so, then keep doing you. 7U is best you. I hate them. Then maybe we should change it up. You know? Oh, man. What would you like to plug the hole with? But seriously, 205, BDZ, or Grease, or GS3. GS3 or 205 is always my choices. So nice.
That is a chunky board.
Yes,
I've been gone, what's new?
I've been gone, what's new? Dude, 25, first of all, thank you so much for the 7 months. What's new? What's new? I wouldn't say a whole lot is like crazy new. I actually don't know. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. I appreciate that too. I don't know. I actually don't know what's crazy new. There's not a whole lot. I think I've just been really focused on trying to get as much work done as I possibly can. That's been kind of time consuming. Oh, you know what else? You know what else is on my brain 24/7 right now? Trying to figure out gift giving. I love it and hate it, man. And I'm trying to do it all like at the beginning of November this year. Last year, I kept telling myself, do it in November. And then I waited until like a week before Christmas. So this year, I'm not going to spend a whole lot because I don't really want to. And like, I don't know, I want to save up money. But like the few things I will buy, I think I'm putting like a limit of like $15 to $30. I don't really have a lot of people in my family either. So that's my limit this year. Also, the next step here, guys, 205. This is what I mean by use both. And then you insert the syringe in the back and you insert some 205. So you're technically sort of mixing it. You can kind of see what I mean by that over here. Anyways. Do I have a wish list? It's really weird. I actually don't care for getting gifts. I'm more of a card guy. I don't care about stuff.
My 7-month question is, do you enjoy MX Browns in any way, shape, or form? Pepe point.
Believe it or not, yes. I just don't like the broken in ones. Those butter brown switches, I really don't care for. But I do actually really enjoy using brown switches. I like receiving cards. Maybe it's cheesy, and I'm not saying this just to be cheesy, but like, not gift cards, but like when someone gives me a card and they actually write like a note inside and like exchange notes, I don't know, doesn't that make you feel good? Like knowing that someone took 2 seconds of their day to actually think and write something? Because like, I guess I value less the motion of picking out a gift and swiping a credit card than the notion of sitting down and actually thinking of that person and writing 2 sentences for that person. What about a gift with a card? I mean, that works too, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't want people to spend money on me. I don't like that kind of stuff. I just like cards. I'm a card guy. I feel like most butter browns, you hear the leaf a lot more. Yeah, I feel like any broken in switch, even Ultra Glides, which I used a lot, and I still stand by this, Ultra Glides sound phenomenally worse to me than just regular Hyper Glides. I've had people tell me the exact opposite. So I guess it's just what you prefer in a switch. But I kind of like just regular hyperglides more than I like the ultra. I guess whatever, not ultra, but like broken in ones. Dude, handmade gifts, I've never received. Well, actually, no, I've received one handmade gift ever. And it's one of the only gifts that I have still. More of a recent gift. But I don't think anyone's ever made me a handmade gift prior to that. Phenomenally worse is an amazing description. Yeah, they're just really thin sounding and I can't stand them. Is this board tray mount? Nope, we're using gaskets today. This is a gasket mount. The plate's over here. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I don't exactly know what these are here for. I don't know if this is like supposed to be a universal PCB. So I'm assuming this might be a universal PCB meant for tray mount, but yeah, it's not. We're making candles, vanilla extract, sugar scrubs, and infused olive oil. Infused olive oil sounds kind of nice. Does your opinion on broken-in switches apply to broken-in creams? Every broken-in switch. My ideology, and it's probably flawed, because I understand why people would want a broken-in switch of a housing and whatever they like, is if I wanted something super smooth, I would go spend the money on something super smooth that doesn't need to be broken in and cost more. That's my ideology on it. I like the scratch from creams. I like the scratch from MX switches, like the cherry switches. So I don't think I would want to go out of my way to do them. I kind of feel the same way about the Dream cream switches. They're great switches, don't get me wrong. However, they're far from a cream switch that I know. You know, like when I think of a cream switch, I think it has a little bit of that scratchy goodness to it. And I think that's what gives it its character. And I guess that's more of a nuanced answer, but to me, that's what matters. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Dude, cappuccino, I'd give you a big smooch if you were here, bro. And we all like stock scratch of Obscuras, but you lube yours extra, so I know that's the thing is I still hear a little bit of scratch with the lube and the Obscuras. I just like the extra bassiness that comes out of it. I think that's literally all I like. It's just that extra little bit of bassy goodness. But yeah, everyone's different. Please don't forget that with keyboard stuff, guys. Everyone's a little different. So never feel like compelled to do something just because like you see someone else do it. That's a nice Paragon you have there. What's up, Vala? How you doing? We were talking about it a little earlier, how I built this keyboard, like a year ago? I think maybe like a year and a half-ish ago. I think it was 2022, though. Is it worth it to lube Obscuras? I guess not. I don't know if anyone here has an opinion on that. I think Obscuras benefit from a little bit of extra lube. It doesn't take away the character of it, but a lot of people here really like stock. So, I just forgot to put a washer on this guy. January 2022, it's almost 2 years now. Oh, you didn't have to do me like that, bro. I forgot that it's almost the end of 2023. Damn, it's gonna be 2024. I'm sorry, don't be sorry, it's okay. I feel that. Whether it's reasonable to or not, I have to lube all my switches. Filming's a different story. Yeah, there are very, 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 very few switches I film. Time is definitely not real, dude. Guys, do you guys have I was thinking about this earlier today. I ran out of popcorn. This is really random, so I'm going way off topic now. Do you guys have like a favorite brand of microwavable popcorn? Low key, I kind of feel like the Orville Rettenbacher stuff is not as good anymore. and I've been kind of getting sick of it because it doesn't taste as good. And I meant to ask you guys this yesterday, but I forgot. So I just got back from dinner out, and my flu. And you got your flu shot today, and I feel like a vegetable right now. Jesus. I've only gotten a flu shot one time ever, and it made me feel really bad, and I never wanted to get one again. So I've been avoiding getting those. Are you gonna make like soup and stuff though, Trudeau? Chill out, watch a movie and stuff? If I put the same springs, if I put the same springs in red and black, will they essentially be the same thing? Like cherry switches? Yeah, they should be the same thing. Just different color. I think you're really buying like the... Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. The MX Reds and MX Blacks, like the stock ones, and MX... most of the variations of colors with the exception of ones that have different... Actually, we'll just call it just the Reds and Blacks. It'll be the same thing if you put the same spring in it, right? Just different color. I'm pretty positive. I don't think there's any small differences. Costco? Fuck. I don't have a Costco membership. I only go to Costco when other people bring me to Costco. Butterkissed? Why does that sound so good? Lesser Evil bag popcorn, so good. But man, it's like one of the more expensive brands now. I don't think there's a material difference. I'm pretty positive there isn't. I'd have to look up to clarify that. Here's something. The Obscuras sound nice, but I find they're almost too heavy for my typing style. Simple. Have you tried the Alex Odos edition ones? I purposely asked them to put a lighter spring inside because I also felt the same way about stock Obscuras. Alternatively, the only other switch that I would say is comparable, I actually like the cream sodas a slight bit more. It's cream sodas. However, I still feel like cream sodas need to be lubed as well. But I think the Obscuras have a little bit more of a scratch to them. So if you're into like the scratchy noises, you probably want to stick with the Obscuras. Yeah, so I can't remember the actual stock weight of Obscura springs, but I asked them to put in like I told them, if you can get me anywhere between 60 to 62 grams, I'll be happy. And I think we ended up landing on, God, I don't even know how I don't remember this, but I think we ended up landing on 60-ish, 61. Let me see if I can go pull up the stat for you. But it's much more reasonable, I feel. Oh, keycaps.
Hi Alex, you awesome.
Dude, GX, how you doing, man? 3 months of being here. I appreciate you, bro. Mode Alex Odos on, or no, split switches. Actually, I don't even know if there's any. There should be some left. 58 gram. That's what we ended up landing on. Sorry. I moved it to 58. That's right. So the story goes with that. They couldn't give me a guarantee on which one they would land on. So we had to pick 3 or a range. And I said between, I think originally I was like, let's do 55. And then I ended up going away from that because I tried a 55 gram spring inside the Obscura. I'm like, this feels too light now. So I think we ended up going to like 50, like the range was supposed to be like 56 to 65. And I said, please try to get it closer to 60 to 62. And then they got a 58. And I was like, okay, that's perfect. That's fine with me. Because I think they're custom springs for that. They're essentially long springs. I don't remember the exact length of them, no. Ooh. My spring weight preference has drastically changed with length. Yes, it does change with length as well. Hard agree on that. I can't remember. Did we say... I mean, I think I do want to use the foam for this because I'm told the foam sounds really good with this. But I don't know. Does anyone else have any experience with the aluminum plate and foam with this guy? Thank you, Malika. I appreciate the 4 months, dude. My edition or Gatorade cream sodas. Oh, it's whatever you want at that point. If you need a little bit more scratch, go with the Obscuras. If you want a solid switch in general, just go with the cream. go with the cream sodas there. But the scratch, go with the Obscuras. Go all foam, no PCB. Okay. Yes, but just try it. I liked it without, but it is just really what you like better. Yeah, ultimately that's all that matters. Hey all, question for Alex and everyone. QK60 R2 palm plate switches, Osame PBT caps, foam or no foam? If you're gonna go with PBT, I would go with the foam. Personally. I personally think the foam would sound better there. On the QK60. No foam on this? Should we go no foam? Oh, Ryan responded to me about the fancy coasters. There's 65 and they're going live tomorrow. Really glad I bought the CLS3 based on your preference. Mine turned out great. Dude, I need to put keycaps back on mine. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I've been itching to use that keyboard again. I took the keycaps off because we used it for a build, but... how would you feel about a plateless build with Milmax sockets? I've done it before. It's doable. As long as you have the right switches that kind of help support that, then it's totally fine. I mean, let's just do foam today. Let's try the foam. Weekend planned, achieve. Oh, what are you going to be doing, seeing? What are you mil-maxing? So these are CJs. Did I not put CJs in there? Oh yeah, China Joy Switch, I did, yeah. Chose to just use the whole name of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind foamy builds. I think personally though, if I had to pick a personal foamy build, I probably wouldn't build one for myself because I already have a whole bunch with foamy builds. However, if someone else wants a foamy build, they can get a foamy build. Have you seen, or have you ever been to Asia? No, I only, oh man. Like I haven't told this in a while. You know, I only had my first out of Canada experience last year, right? My first time ever leaving the country. So I went to the Novel Keys meet, but I've only ever been like outside of Canada. I've been outside of Canada a few times now, but it's only ever been to West Virginia. The CJs, okay. This music's really annoying today. I don't know why. The CJs are 205G0. Very, very, very light coat on these, by the way. The only reason I didn't go heavier is because the moment you even apply a little bit too much, the sound completely flattens out on these and they sound pretty poopy. So I had to go really light on this. You need to come to my state? Where's that again, Oak? What a state to visit. I mean, honestly, the people there were great. So I'm happy with that visit. Michigan? Okay. I don't know what there is to do in any state, but I think down the road, if I ever do super well in life to the point where I can take a few months off, I would love to go traveling. Not even overseas per se.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? What's up, Mr. Otos?
Thank you, Pasta. I appreciate you, man. We're just kind of chit-chatting right now, bro. How about you? What's up? I would love to. I really want to go to that park. I can never remember the name of it. With the giant sequoia trees, are they? Or the redwoods? That's definitely like 100% on my bucket list, if you want to call it that. Dude, I would love to go there. I think that's what, Yellowstone, is it? No, Redwood? No, Redwood Park. I don't know which one Yellowstone is. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Dude, I so badly want to go. It's amazing I went as a kid. One day. One of these days. Vala, is the right sockets or left sockets used for the 7U? I don't remember the layout here. Kings Canyon Sequoia is also amazing. The middle one? So this guy here? assuming like that. I guess I'll figure it out. On the left of the space bar. Oh, so it's this one right over here? Do I have to go one more over? Using 7UA? Dude, 7U is the only thing I go. On any personal build, if I have the option, well, not even personal build. I know this is not mine, but Desk Hero said do whatever. But any personal build, 7U all the way. 10U all the way. Didn't I do a 10U spacebar once for you guys? Or some crazy, stupid spacebar like that? Take me to the big trees. I also want to see big trees. Yeah, there's that I want to check out. And then I would love to check out... I want to go up north. I want to go back to Banff. Because there's more in... I guess not Banff, but like the Rockies. Because I think there's a lot more than I saw the first time. No, I've never seen the Northern Lights. That's actually why I want to go. And I mean, there's a lot of beauty to be had up there too, right? Down the road. I need to figure out how that's plausible for me, but... Come up north in Michigan? Am I not further north than you already, Kenny? Banff is crazy nice. Banff is super nice. I sometimes use a split 40 that uses a 1.5 key with no stab. Oh, really? Nah, I don't think I could do that. I would see the Northern Lights. They're so amazing. Man, one day. Dude, it's so weird because I've been like, I hate the internet for this reason. Actually, I hate the algorithm stuff for this reason. So I was just curious about something, and I have no want to go right this instant because I don't have the money to do so. But like, Japan seems really cool too. And I looked up one Japan thing, and I understand the way it works. Now everything I look up, or not look up, every For You page I had, or every like reel that I've looked at is something with Japan. And it's been like this for the last like 8 or 9 days. Oh. I don't even want to go look at the price of tickets to go there, like the plane tickets, because I just... Oh man. Everyone wants to go to Japan, in your generation anyways? Yeah. I mean, it's true, everyone does. Top things to do when you visit Japan, top things to eat. I mean, it's that, and then it's also like little cafes and like these cute little like things that you should go look at. I'm like, man. Last time this happened is when I looked up the redwood trees, and then it was just like a million things based off of that. Would not recommend going. I didn't want to leave. Oh shit. And then I don't know. What else? What do you guys want to see? And then also, oddly enough, I really want to go visit Germany. I was I don't know how I stumbled upon this, but there's this really cool church. I don't even know if it's a church, but there's this really cool like cathedral or something in Germany that I would love to go look at in person. New Zealand? Oh, that sounds really nice too. Singapore, isn't Singapore like really, really, really nice? Who can resist the appeal of neon Tokyo synthwave vibes? True. I'm from New Zealand. Would you say it's worth the visit? Ooh, the Gator on CJ switches look so neat on this. Japan, Germany, Spain, the Netherlands. Iceland, the Maritimes are all on my list. The Maritimes would be nice too. I agree with that. Tasmania? Where is Tasmania located again? Sorry, excuse my ignorance there. It's really beautiful here. Oh, that's really cool. I've heard also pretty good things about certain places in Australia. Oh, it's a state in Australia. Maybe that's maybe what I've heard. have you ever visited? I mean, I've never left Canada until last year, and then I've only been to the United States. I think I had a little bit of a nervousness with going on a plane, but then once I, been on a plane once, I was like, oh, this is actually really easy. Although that 4-hour plane ride to the other side of Canada was kind of boring. I don't think I could. Oh man, I don't know how long I could last past 4 hours. I think I would get a little bit antsy and I'd want to walk around. Because I don't like sitting for long periods of time. That's why I don't stream for long periods of time. 13-hour plane ride was so much fun. Is that, I don't know, being serious, Oda? It's the airports that suck. Yeah, if you have layovers and stuff. Oh. Coming back home from Novel Keys was a disaster, and then also going to Novel Keys was a disaster the first time. And it was my first time ever on a plane. My flight got delayed. So, do you guys want to hear the story? I think I might have told you this, but I don't know if I've told all the parts in one story. It was what an experience that was. I feel like that's a never again thing with United. It took 12 plane rides? God damn. How much time you spent on the plane? The plane was only I think a total of 1 hour and 10 minutes, and then nearly 18 hours of waiting. It's crazy. Yeah, it's not fun. So basically what happened was on the way there, I get to the airport about 1.5 hours early. They send us a text message saying that the flight is being delayed 2 hours. And I was like, wait, that's not going to work for me. Bro, stream quality's mad. Thank you, Vala. Because if I wait the 2 hours, I will miss the connecting flight to get into the Morgantown. I don't remember which airport it was, but I just could not miss that flight. I would literally miss it if I got to delay for 2 hours. So I go up to the United Airline people, whatever they are, the concierge desk, if you want to call it that. And they just didn't seem to give a shit. They're just like, oh, yeah, we can get you on another one. And I was like, okay, cool. And then after waiting about 15 minutes of them chit-chatting and doing their own thing, they looked at me and they said, so mind you, this was a Thursday, guys. They said, oh, well, you'd actually have to catch that connecting one on Sunday. So I would fly out now, and then I would get the connecting one on Sunday. So I'd be waiting and doing, I guess, in a hotel for 3 days, which I'd missed the event. I'd missed the meetup. So obviously I'm like, no. Can I take any other flight to get now instead of waiting? They said no. I got kind of panicked, I'm not going to lie. Luckily, because I'm not used to airports. Mike from Novel Keys, the guy's a saint, I swear to God, bro. He helped me figure it out. I ended up just getting a whole new flight. And I had to wait close to 5 or 6 hours for this next flight. But it was into Pittsburgh instead of the other airport. So I get there, and meetup goes by. It's all wonderful, all dandy and stuff. Dude, again, I've never flown before. We go to the airport with because we got a direct flight from Toronto to Pittsburgh. They canceled my flight. They just canceled my ticket because I never took the original flight. First of all, I think that's dumb. Second of all, it's dumb. So they canceled it. So then we had to go and explain to them that I could not take the first flight because I would miss the event. So I took a direct flight. So please reinstate my ticket. Luckily, they were pretty quick about it. But we flew into I don't remember what airport we were in. Chicago? Yeah, it was Chicago. We flew into Chicago. Plane gets delayed. I'm waiting there for 7 hours. Waited 7 hours. It was supposed to be only an hour or whatever. 7 hours later, get on that plane. We get on the tarmac. The plane kind of stops and goes, hey guys, I know we have you guys seated. We're going to be on the tarmac for about 1.5 hours. So now we're just sitting on the tarmac for 1.5 hours. Then we land into Toronto, And when we landed, they told us that we couldn't like deboard or whatever it is. We had to wait another 30 minutes. It was just kind of like, my God, dude, everything felt so out of sync that entire flight. But it was just a lot of waiting around and sitting, and I'm like, oh man, is this just how it is all the time? Yeah, Pander, I'm never, like that was the one time ever experience with United, and they were so not helpful. I said, never again. But no, like the next flights I've had some delays, but it's never been as bad as that. Mind you, I haven't had that many trips, but it's never been as bad as that. That was the worst first time ever flying experience ever. Dude, Rufus, I know everyone kept saying like, dude, that sucks that this is your first impression of flying. I was like, how do you guys deal with this? Wasn't that syringe? Lube. Oh, you know what, 3D? I keep meaning to DM you about the keycaps. I keep meaning to DM you because I want to know when you would like me to open them. You want to DM me? And then we'll figure out a date. That way there you can be there and stuff. Right now? Now? You want me to go get it? Okay, let me build this. Actually, fuck it. Let's get it now. Give me 1 second. Let me go find the box. I don't know why I was looking for a bag for. It's a little envelope. No. I was looking for a box and I'm like, wait, it's not a box, it's an envelope. All right, let's open this thing. Props for remembering. Your feedback matters. Cool. Ooh, I like this one. All right, let's take a look. This is just samples. Oops. Running over my cable here. Cool. 3D, these are awesome, dude. So, do you 3D print these? I love this one. Hold on. I love this one, dude. This is super cool. Dude, you did a great job. Fuck, I really like this one. I'm actually gonna put this on my keyboard. I feel like this style, like this layout, would look really good in the gray too. This is Pog. These are really nice. The logo one is cool too. This is cool too. Actually, this would look really cool if you did this in the stone one too. And then this guy here. Oh, this is cool. I love the texture on these too, man. These are really cute. I'm in love with this one. This is my favorite one, dude. The texture feels really nice. It actually feels like stone. But it doesn't have that weightiness of like stone. Cool, I'm definitely gonna put this on. We'll put this on today's build. You know, I'll put this in the tray over here from Lowell Stacks. Very cool, man, very cool. Good job. I don't exactly know what these are. I guess this is just like just in case it doesn't fit well or something. Very cool, dude. I wonder if it is stone-like. It is very stone-like, I would say. Again, it just doesn't have the weightiness of stone. So if you were more interested in like having the weight, it's not going to be there. Link now. I don't have a link to 3D's website on hand, so 3D will have to do it. Very cool though, man. Very, very cool. Yeah, you can link it, bro. I appreciate sending those out so we can take a look. Use it with cherry stone? Oh, that would look really cool. Actually, I have a good idea for that. I have a really good idea. You know what? I don't ever know. I never remember if I did this, but did we? I don't know if this is all Phillips. I hope this isn't all Phillips. Oh no, they're not. These are just like little holding screws. What's up, Kang? How you doing, dude? Very, very cool though, 3D. Very long day. Oh no, Kang. A lot of work or something? I feel that though, bro. And you know what though? Long day's over. Now you can just chill out, relax a little bit. That's all. Guys, I don't know why I'm so nervous handling this keyboard today. It's so fine looking. Long work and I didn't sleep. Was watching League World Champions. Oh man. Dude, I feel you. I stayed up late last night playing Minecraft. I was just in one of those moods. Don't you dare scratch it. Dude, I'm trying my best. What bit do I need for this? I'm happy that, oh no, 3D, honestly, dude, there's a lot of like really talented community members that I feel like don't get enough credit for what they do, you know? AA9, thank you so much for the Prime for 6 months, dude. I appreciate you. Alex, Minecraft server when? I feel like that's gonna be so chaotic, dude. I feel like if we did one, it would just be reminiscent of what happened the first time we did one, and it was just chaotic as all hell. Is this not the bit for this? Oops. Is this not the screw for it, rather? Is it this screw? If these keycaps give you ideas, feel free to reach out. I'm very open to working together. Hell yeah, dude. I might have a little idea from it or something, for sure. First time viewer, love the stuff. Wifey called me now, but really appreciate the energy you put on. We'll be joining again. Dude, I appreciate you some. Hope to see you again, dude. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, man. And thank you so much for the kind words. That means so, so much to me. Am I going nuts? Are these... This screw does not screw in. Well, that side screws in, but this right side doesn't. have no idea what's going on with this. This does not screw in on the right side there. Not that it really matters, but it could just be like a one-off or something on my end. I don't think anyone else has said this is going to be a problem. Incoming JSD connector issue? No, definitely not. It just seems like the screw's not screwing in nicely on that side. Yeah, could just be like a tolerance issue. Maybe the thread inside's no good or something. But it was for coming off. Oh, interesting. It's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Let me try one more time. No, that's not going to screw in. It just like slides in like there's no threading or anything. Oh well, let's just put the gaskets on. All right, let me see. I think Vala told me the gaskets are supposed to go a certain way, but I cannot remember. Apply pour on gaskets to the bottom half of the case and the top 4 corners as well. So we do gaskets on the bottom? Oh, I'll flash it later, Rudy. I actually kind of prefer flashing stuff off stream, just because it's like me fidgeting around with chat. Because I only have one monitor, so I don't actually have like stuff open like that. Streaming in 4K is crazy. I'm glad you guys like it, dude. Gaskets on the bottom half of the case. So we're doing all the slots, I assume. All right, let's do that. Why only one monitor? Okay, this is the dumbest thing you guys will probably think though. I only like having one monitor because I feel like it looks visually nicer. It's definitely not as nice in terms of like functionality, but every time I have two, I think, oh, this looks ugly. So I always end up just switching back to one. So you can do the gaskets in the top 4 corners too, on the top of the bottom. Wait, what happened? Rudy, I'm confused by that. Am I just putting 1, 2, 3, and 4? And that's it? Like 1, 2, 3, and 4? All on the bottom, and then I do some on the top, plus 4 on top. Okay, sounds good. Trudeau, it just bothers me to have 2 monitors. Perhaps one day I might get back into that aesthetic of having 2, but it's always made me like antsy to have so much stuff on my desk. If Apple made ultra wide, sure. Get an ultra wide easy. I don't know. Big desk, problem solved. Oh, let me say that if I ever have the opportunity to redo my setup and start from scratch again, like if I ever end up moving out of here and I have that opportunity again, you guys bet your butt I am going to be getting a much bigger desk. I think even deeper as well, because I got the standard one that I normally always get from IKEA, you know, like that standard IKEA battle station. So I'm definitely going to go a bigger desk route next time. I don't know if I'm going to do L shape. Like, what do you guys have? Do you guys have L-shaped desks? I just want something a bit deeper, and then I want something long, like wider. I think mine's 35, yeah. I think I would want like 45. Or even longer, maybe even like 50. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I wouldn't mind that. 2 desks in an L? I had the L-shaped desk for a hot minute on my old setup. I remember finding it kind of constricting, but I mean, also it was a small room, so. Long and wide, that's how you like it. God damn, dude. Just get a square desk. I hated L-shape and sold it after 3 months. Wait, why did you hate it? Do you also feel like very constricted in it? You know what else is crazy though? I also learned that I don't like having my desk up against a wall. I like about a foot of space away from the wall because it makes me feel like the room's bigger, even though it makes the room technically a little bit smaller, and it allows me to keep some of my lights and stuff like behind the desk nicer. That's what I've learned about myself too. It just feels nicer to have like even half a foot of space behind the desk to play with. Weirdo. Thanks, Adam. Always a pleasure. And then Rudy, you said 1, 2, 3, and 4? Makes it easier to hook up stuff too. Yes. All bottom, top 4. 4 top. Holy shit, 50 centimeters is super deep. 50 inches is, I know, it's definitely bigger, yeah. But you know what? The reason I would want that is because I do a lot of stuff on my desk. And I wouldn't mind having some extra width so I can keep stuff away from me and not have to stress out too much about losing some of my real estate on my desk. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm crazy right now. A deep desk is all you need. My chair felt stuck in L shape. Dude, I agree. I just felt constricted. My chair always felt like it was in the wrong spot with L. That's why I've gotten a second desk. Oh, hi, Soren. I don't think I said hi to you. How you doing? My chair feels stuck sometimes, but I like resting my arm on my desk playing FPS games. Yeah, I do too. I'm actually big on that. I always adjust my my chair for that. All right, these are done. Let's put this in. I am not going to use the bottom case foam. We did use the mid plate foam. Oh God, the plate foam. Got the hiccups. Just won a crazy game of PUBG. I forgot you still play that, dude. I'm actually kind of jealous you still play that. I don't have the willpower to play that anymore. PUBG though was my favorite game. Like, I don't think I've had more fun in a battle royale than I've had playing PUBG. There was something special about that battle royale. Truly, truly something special. Same, Alex? Dude, it just felt different. Like, everything about it felt more fun. I think it's because it almost wasn't as polished either, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of sloppy. It just felt so much fun to play. Why isn't this closing nice? Hold on a sec. There we go. Oh, different bit, I guess. Running around with an M16 with 8x scope, easy. Yeah. Dude, it was so much fun, man. I think your first YouTube video is, yeah, dude, if you go back to my OG videos, like, it's all me playing PUBG. What the fuck? Do I not have the right bit for this at all? Oh. My bits are kind of messed up right now. This is 1.5. Why is this in the... What the fuck? What did I do to my bits? Oh, they're just backwards. Vala, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Thank you, dude. Did you get a dinner made of chicken? Yeah, I got a few wins. I miss that, man. This felt like a different era of playing games. I was unemployed when PUBG came out, so I went hard on it. Do you feel like it was just a different type of battle royale? Yeah, dude, I'm popping off. Dude, you know how excited I was about that though, Kenny? So if you guys go back and watch some of the original videos of me playing PUBG, it's just me screaming of enjoyment because I had so much fun playing that game. Oh my God, Kenny linked it, dude. That's crazy to me. Dude, I used a 1080 Ti. That's crazy. Back in the day, that was the best graphics card. Do you ever feel awkward while watching your own vids? Yeah, I do all the time. In a way, though, I just laugh at myself because, like, it's just whatever. It's not that serious at the end of the day. I think my mentality has changed a lot in the last year, I'd say. 2 years. I used to care about things I did in the past. Like, I still do. Like, I obviously care about my actions. But I would care about it so much to the point where I would just not let it go and I'd dwell on it. But like, dude, who cares? It's already happened. I can't go back and change it. So who gives a shit? And that's kind of how I have adopted my train of thought now. It's just like, it's happened. It's happened. If I make a mistake, how do I go forward and be a better human being? I also try not to think too much of the future because I feel like I lose sight of the present. You sounded so strange then? Okay, to be fair though, that's not me sounding strange. That's just the microphone I was probably using. To be fair. I think I was using a Blue Yeti or something like that. Hi, I love art. Art is nice. I like art too. He's popping off. Yeah. Hey, those are some pretty clean kills in the game though, no? Do you guys not agree? Be honest. The scar was different. I did pretty good. Sick plays, Alex. Thank you, Trudeau. Actually were though, ain't gonna lie. Thank you, Pasta. Like, I actually was pretty good back in the day playing that game. And then I also was very good towards the beginning of Fortnite. Alright. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Vala, guess what happened? Also, guys, this is me complaining. UPS is so confusing. UPS, so Vala overnighted something to me because they wanted me to take a look at some of the in-stock, I think it's in stock, right? In-stock GMK sets they have. And I was like, okay, we can definitely take a look at that. And I paid the duties. I waited till like 1 a.m. when they usually pop up and paid the duties. And they go, sure, it's going to be delivered first thing in the morning. They hit me with the, oh, hey, we couldn't make it. You weren't home. We're rescheduling it. Bro, I don't even leave. I don't even leave. So I just kind of rolled my eyes. And then an hour before stream, the guy calls me. And he's like, listen, I just finished all my deliveries. I have your package here with me. And I kind of went quiet for a second. And I'm like, okay. And the guy's like, I can deliver it tonight if you'd like. Just like, sure, that's convenient. They're like, okay, be there in the lobby and get ready to pay the fee. I'm like, I already paid the fee. They're like, then the guy goes, ooh, okay, let me call head office first. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they ended up dropping off the package. But I already paid the fee, so I just... It was a hostage situation. It was so weird. It's like the weirdest thing ever. Yeah. I'm grateful that he delivered the box, because like, I wanted to take a look at some stuff today, but also kind of weird. Did he want a personal fee? I don't know. UPS gives me weird vibes sometimes, man. This is not the first time this has happened. GMK Zen Pond. I finally get to look at this keycap set. Thank you, Vala, for sending this. Also, thank you, Desk Hero, because this is Desk Hero's build. So I get to build a board for Desk Hero. I love Desk Hero. We gamble. Oh yeah, we can gamble. Dude, I have to admit though, I know the plastic wrap is still on. These are pretty good. GMK, the pad print on it is actually really fun. Like, that's solid looking. Those look sick. The novelties are good. What's up, Kim Linwood? How you doing? Beautiful keycaps. The fee seems like a mistake. International delivery is weird. I was also with DHL forever. I don't know. It was very strange. Oh shit. Will this keycap be messed up? Who's running this? I didn't do this. Was this Soren? God damn. Okay, Soren. I appreciate that. Hey, predictions are up. Will this keycap set be messed up? Soren put it up already. Predictions up, guys. Desk Hero's Hero. Please put a strike through on the top drop down view on items you just rolled out. I can't. Wait, what? I can't interfere. It is the variant is out of stock. Please put a strike through on the drop down view. Oh, you can't tell if it's out of stock or not. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can definitely, let me copy and paste that right now, JF. I'll let them know that that's like a UI problem on the website. Copy and paste that. So nice. Alex OP, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. What do you normally do on Twitch? I build keyboards. This is all I do. Well, actually, I feel like we do 15, 20 minutes of keyboards, and then and then it's like an hour and a half of talking about random shit that we all want to talk about. It's like hanging out. It's just there's sometimes keyboard building in the back. Well, there is keyboard building in the background, but sometimes we take it a little bit more serious than other days. But most of it's just hanging out. That corn sounds great. But looks like a Miami clown poop. Listen. I put that on there just to see what it would look like. I agree it looks bad, but my God, that was tough to me. That was tough. All right, predictions are closing, guys. I'm not gonna lie, the Miami on green ain't it. It's not even Miami, it's retro wave, but listen, guys, I know it's shitty. I don't even know what I was thinking putting this on. It's just a bad combo, dude. I understand. I have no idea what I was doing on this. I'm very disappointed in myself, but yeah, I'll take it off later. God damn. I'm here for it. I also don't love it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. That's why it's still there. All right. Prediction time. We're being serious now. It's prediction time. Let's see what's going to happen here, guys. Why do you keep it on? I think there's a small part of me that's like, I like hearing people's reactions on this crazy combo. Is there a word for that? Yeah, Alex, take it off, huh? What do I normally do on Twitch? I just told you. I just do keyboard stuff. I build keyboards, and we hang out most of the time, though. Just chatting and stuff like that. All right. Alex wants drama. Careful. I didn't do anything. Guys, I didn't throw it. Oh, my God. All right. Everyone pay attention. Oh, no. It was stuck a little bit. Listen, don't blame me. I'm trying to be as careful as possible. It's looking good so far, though. It's looking... I'm not scamming you guys. Look, it looks good. All right? It's looking good so far. We'll let that slide. I'll let that slide. That's still in the right spot. It's not fully over. I'll let that slide. I'm letting that slide. Do I let that slide, though? I feel like I let this slide too. Soren, do you let this slide? Is that fine, Soren? I like it. If Soren says, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think this is fine, guys. As an unbiased party that's kind of messed. I don't think this is messed up. I don't think this is messed up. I really don't. What world is that fine? Bro, we've seen so much worse. This is fine. This is fine. I think this is fine. Literally unusable. It's fine. I'm giving this an okay. Juan wants a compliment. Hey, Juan, listen, people will say this is rigged, but you know what's never rigged? And it's always completely 100% honest. How much I love you, bro. All right? Love you, dude. I hope you're having a great day today, all right? Hope the weekend's going to be absolutely killer for you. I love your mustache. Thank you so much. Rigatoni? Oh my God, dude. It's not rigged. God damn. This is probably the worst unboxing we've ever done for keycaps. Everyone's screaming rigged. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Hey, Alex, my first time coming to a stream. I was wondering if you ever considered doing a full setup tour. I love your camera angles. I've kind of done a little bit of a setup tour. I did it on Random Frank P's channel. I mean, mind you, it was just like a very basic type thing, but the answer for now is gonna be no. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a full setup tour. The only reason that I'm not gonna is because honestly, I'm not that proud of this room. And it's kind of just a bedroom at the end of the day. Like, it's not like a coward. Okay. It's not really like a place that I would consider like a full work area. Like, everything's crammed together and I'm trying my best to make, do with what I have, but these are so pretty. Do I do accent or no? Actually, I'm not gonna do accent. Say room again? Room. What's wrong with that? Let's do this guy. Cool. And then, do I use these? Do you guys like my accent? My Canadian accent? Should we do the Artisan for this guy? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the 3D key Artisan for this guy. I don't know if it'll look good for the koi set. Actually, kind of, because it's like a ripple. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a little ripple. We can definitely get away with that. All right. I'm kind of here for it. You're a little ripple? Thank you. Appreciate you, Trudeau. What's the first thing you would upgrade in your setup? Okay, if I had no budget, if I could do everything my way from scratch, the first thing I would do is I'd want a bigger space. I would also want to redo the room to be a little bit more like a little bit more industrial. Sort of the same vibe that Mod Musings has, but just a little bit more, like a little bit more like a industrial kind of setting. So I like that vibe. Always have. The first thing I would, past the desk, is investing in proper storage for tools. That would be the very, very, very first thing. That is so important to me. And I don't have that to the extent of what I'd want it. Then I would want a spot to do the photos. I kind of have that now, but it's literally taping things to my wall. And it's not the best. Once I have that stuff set up and I have a whole area where I can put lights up and not have to move things around there, for the desk itself, I would like things mounted onto the ceiling. Not the way I have it now, which is just all done on stands. I just can't mount things on ceilings right now because I am renting. And also, I don't know if you can mount things on the ceiling while you're renting, or just in a condo. I have no idea. That would be what my first like bunch of changes. Purebred, thank you so much for the prime. I love your username, by the way. Purebred snail. All right, I like that. How do I like the mouse? It's good for daily use. Like, it's fine for that. It does wear pretty easily. Like this silicone. Actually, this one's not bad, but the last one I had, it yellows like pretty easily. And that seems to be the only spot it's yellowing at is where my thumb is. But I have no gripes with it. The battery life's phenomenal. I would not use this for doing anything else but daily use, though. Oh, and then you know what the other thing I would do is I would, from the get-go, because I think I'm very bad at doing this, figure out cable solutions and not have my cables in like one giant nest on the back. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But storage is the best thing. That's what I would want. I would want to focus everything around being as clean as possible, hiding things away, having spots for everything, not having to worry about overcrowding areas with tools. I just want like a bigger space to do this. You can still do that. Unfortunately, I have a lot of shelving behind you. You guys don't see it all. I am completely out of space at the moment. Like, there's nothing I can fit in here. It's not a big room, guys. I think if you were to put a queen-size bed in here, there would be no room to walk around it. Just so you guys get an idea of the space. Well, you maybe have 2 or 3 feet to walk around it. It's not that big of a space, dude. This combo looks good. It's actually a really nice set. Yeah, E-White definitely highlights a lot of different keycap sets. Ooh, these CJs sound pretty good. Here we go on a Sub-Legends matching. Yeah. I'm loving this. It's very nice. The Paragon's like, this is how I view the Paragon. It's like it's like the U80, but just not shitty and will deliver. That's how I view this board. Yeah. Don't spoil the sound, please. I won't. You like that, TY? It's my favorite board, I've been saying. I love it. I'm never giving it up. It is pricey, though. I'm not gonna... I know this is not really a review of this, but, like, it is pricey. But I've always been a little indifferent with prices with boards. Like, if someone wants to charge a lot for something, they have the right to do so. It just has to be good and has to, like, you know, do its thing that way. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Didn't know CJ stood for China Joy. Yeah. They're nice switches, actually. I'm kind of glad I did a little, like, very, very... Oh, yeah. This is going to sound great. I did a very light coat of lube here. Stupid light coat. Actually, damn, I love this Keycap set. Pretty nice. Yeah, this is kind of like my cope for the U80, because my U80, first of all, I scratched it, and second of all, it sounds bad and feels. I mean, like, at least I don't like the sound or the typing feel of the U80. That was not a regretful purchase, but I don't love that board. So I guess it kind of is a little bit of a regretful purchase, sorta. All right, let's put this away. Yeah, I was just really, like, when I was in this hobby at the beginning, I was just kind of into the Rama aesthetic. Like, I liked it. It was genuinely, like, a nice aesthetic, and I still think it's a nice aesthetic. It's just, I wish I mean, I wish a lot of things. You know what? I don't even want to get into this right now. I wish a lot of things. Me still waiting for my M65C? Like I said, I wish a lot of things. Luckily, never bought anything from them. Yeah, towards the end, like I had to stop my purchases as well because like I used to like buying stuff from Rama. It was like my one little like mini collection in the hobby is I think I owned most of the Rama boards. And then at one point, things got a little fishy and dicey, so I stopped buying. And then I'm like, oh shit, this ain't going right. All right, knob time. Knobs might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I don't mind it. It looks nice on this board. Anyways, let's put that. Where's that little thingy? I need to grab this still. The thermal's not designed by Rama. The thermal is actually designed by Wilba, and then ran through Rama. So Rama had this thing called the Foundry, which is essentially he would manufacture it if you gave him the design, right? So if you were a designer and you didn't want to go through the process of vendoring and, you know, doing all that jazz, you would go through Rama's Foundry program. Great idea, by the way. Fantastic. However, not so fantastic when the person running the Foundry or running that idea is, you know, not delivering things, so becomes not fantastic pretty quick. Yeah, the Zenith and the Jewels was by Poner and by Zambu. So one sec while I screw this knob in. You put the bracket keys in the wrong spot. Huh? Made you look? Oh my god, Adam, I don't know who's more annoying, you or Tim. I actually don't know. Do you not see who that was? Every now and then, Adam does something that actually helps me. Like every now and then. So I always want to believe him. I always want to, dude. But 95% of the time he baits me. Now you've learned your lesson. I think Adam's gonna be on like a 1 week, maybe a 1 month ban in my head where I'm just not gonna take his stuff seriously for a whole month, even if it's true. All right, so let's take a look at the board again. So we did this one here for Mr. Deskiro. Deskiro is also the vendor for this board in Canada. Pretty simple side profile. It's just a wedge. This board here shines because of its big bezel aesthetic. You got the recessed USB-C. Nice little choice there. The E-coat's phenomenal on this. It also has like a really like, I don't know what it is. Most E-coats have like a normal, like, I don't know what to call it. Just like a regular E-coat texture. This feels a little bit more matte. And then we have the back over here. I keep forgetting what this is, what skyline this is supposed to be. I'm sure it's a state in the United States, but you're asking the wrong person. I am not a United States citizen, so I don't think this is powder coat. I want to say this is E-coat. San Francisco? Okay. Yeah, true. I was going to also say New York because this has a bridge in it, and I was like, oh, is that a bridge for New York? But this is E-coat, right? Okay, yeah. Valid confirmed this is E-coat. I don't know, man. Bro, it's San Fran. I'm from Canada, though, so I don't know. Golden Gate. They don't teach us that stuff here. We used aluminum plate, plate foam. We got GMK Zen Palm. We got the little 3D keycap on here. We did use plate foam. There's no bottom foam, though. FYI, guys. We did not put that in. If we really need it, I mean, we shouldn't. This does have a pretty sizable exterior weight. Now, it's not on the interior, so there could be some sound reflection on this, but let's see how this sounds. I'll give you guys a little HJ test. I like the way the CJs feel. These are nice.
God damn, dude.
Thank you, Vala. I appreciate the 20 tier 1 subs. God damn. Yeah, I would say for foam. Ooh, I actually really like this. I don't love the backspace. I feel like I rarely love backspaces though. The enter's good, shift's good. Backspace is a little thin. Alphas are fantastic. The numbers are fantastic. Ooh, my stomach growling is not fantastic. Oh, it's not a push rotary encoder. Spacebar is good. Tab is one of my favorite keys on most keyboards, by the way. The backspace is okay. It just sounds flatter compared to everything else on the keyboard. I feel like that's kind of a consistent thing that I find on a lot of boards. It's very rare that I like love a backspace. It's weird because I like both the shift and the enter a lot. Tab's like literally always one of my favorite keys. Oh, hold on, Chudo. It's weird because if the corn's good, but like compared to the enter and the shift, I would also say it's not as good as the enter and the shift. Maybe it's just like a bias of mine that if it doesn't have the greatest mods in the world, that I'm just like, oh, the backspace is going to be the weakest. Yeah, for foam, this does not sound foamy. I will say that. Right shift test, please. This is an aluminum plate, yeah. Oh, is this a pusher rotary encoder? Doesn't feel like it. I don't know if it is. Yeah, this is a pricey board. Definitely. I think they're running, Oak just put it. There's a 15% off that they gave us. But I know it is pricey. Like I said, 3 times rule, you know, manage your finances well, guys. But definitely is. It's about $500 something, I think. Again, this is not really a review stream. This is just me building a client board for Desk Hero because he sent me his personal unit to build. Just so everyone's aware. We just so happened to, Vala asked if they could run a discount code with us today. This looks like the U80. Yeah, this is like a, this is what I like to call the better U80. What does the Artisan keycap for the keycap set look like? I don't remember. I didn't have time to go through. Vala sent some GMK sets out for us to take a look at, but I didn't have time because it just came like what 45 minutes before stream, so I haven't had actually time to, like, I was eating dinner to go through the box. I was like, man, that sounds really good. Then I looked it up and I'm like, well, not that good, at least for me. I mean, totally understandable. I get it. Pricing is also something that's going to affect your decision, whether a board's going to be for you or not, clearly. So I get it. It is a lot. You should have a little blank envelope containing the Artisan. I will have to go look later. I'm going to do like a full, I have to tear down everything on that box afterwards because, again, I just didn't have time. Yeah, thank you again, Vala, for the 20 gifted, man. That's crazy, bro. What do you guys think? I think this makes me want to pick up some more CJ switches, though. I have to admit, I really like these. No, I don't think CJ switches are long pole. I don't think they are. So, Trudeau, all I did on these is I did a little coat of 20520. That's all. Yeah, these are like incredibly smooth switches. And I did like the most minuscule coat of lube ever. Lulz does film them. It's so weird. I actually tried to film these. I have the films right next to me over here. And I couldn't get films on them. The feet, like the legs in it, just would not close. So I ended up not bothering to film them. Because Desk Hero sent some films, and I just was going to use them because he sent some over. And I'm just like, okay, let me use it for his build. And it just did not work. Could not get them closed. Mind you, though, I don't think he sent me Deskies. I think they're, what are they? TX. I thought you were a scratch lover. I do like scratch. Yep, I do. My personal builds are all scratchy. I love scratchy builds. I wonder what Lulz uses. He probably uses Desky films. Those tend to close the nicest with most switches there. I agree on that. I love Alex builds. Thank you so much, Oak. Well, I'm happy with this. I hope Desk Hero likes it. I'm gonna send him a sound demo. I think he said he was away for the night, unfortunately. That's a solid spacebar. What's my monkey type record? Probably 78. You should try Zepsidy's blue bonnets. I actually really like those ones there. The blue bonnet switches are great. And then Zepsidy actually sent us a new board we need to take a look at too. Pretty good build. Yeah, I think this is nice. This is a nutty build. Mine is 73. Yeah, mine's like 70. I'm not a fast typer, guys. Well, I'm going to use this for the weekend because I actually really like this. I just need to go flash this afterwards. Maybe I should have done that before because I didn't think I was going to... I'm going to be honest. I had a weird feeling this was going to be like, oh, maybe it'll have some resonance to it and I'm not going to like love this, but it's pretty nice. Oh, you thought I was going to be like 130 because of how I type here? Oh, I'll show you what I type in, Vala. Here. Basically, the reason I type like this is because people, when I used to type real sentences like a long time ago, I would be like... And people would get upset that I type like that. They're like, oh, that's not really a great sound test. So one day, this is how it all started. I made a joke and I was like, okay, I'm just going to type whatever, right? So I just go. And then people all like the sound test. And I'm very transparent that I don't type anything. But people like that cadence of how I type more. But nowadays, because I've thought, okay, I'm wheezing. Yeah, people nowadays are like, oh, actually type something. I'll type in like... Oh wait, no, I made a typo here. Fine. This is really hard to type with this keyboard in front of me. Hold on one sec. I'll just type in like stuff like that. Obviously this is all mistyping and stuff. But like I'll just say like I love you all in chat like a billion times over and over again. That's what I type now most of the time. By comparison, Paragon sounds nicer. Oh, you like the Paragon? I mean, it's all personal preference. The Paragon versus the Unicorn. This does sound really nice. I don't know why I twisted the knob for. It does sound nice. You know, I don't think... I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how this would sound without the foam, but the fact that this has foam in it and sounds like it doesn't have foam is actually pretty cool. I actually really appreciate that. But it makes me wonder how this would sound without the foam. I have like a weird feeling it might be a little bit more like metalish sounding without the foam. Not like a bad way or anything, but just would be curious. I built without the foam and it sounds great. Oh yeah, you were saying Ward. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with this. This turned out pretty good. I hope anyone who ends up picking this up ends up liking it too. I hope Desk Hero likes this. Fuck. I always get a little nervous building vendors boards because I always think they're gonna hate it and then just not work with me ever again from a personal board that I built them. That's part of the anxiety that comes with this. One thing, having driven this board for several days now, I wish it had a cherry lip. I don't know the front height of this. It doesn't seem terribly high, but a cherry lip would have been perfect on this. Yeah, a cherry lip would have been great. Just from like a little bit more of like a comfort standpoint to kind of lower the, get the front height a slight bit lower. But for sure, I get that. I get that a lot. Okay, so guys, tomorrow I'm probably gonna stream. I'm gonna be building that Matrix board tomorrow with Gatoron Milky Yellows. Pretty excited to do that. And I think next week we actually have and we're also gonna do a stream on Sunday, but next week we have a bunch of client builds. So that's gonna be fun too. The Matrix Alice, yeah. Alice, not Alex. Cherry lip feels contradict to the overall aesthetic design though. It probably would contradict the overall design, but it'll be hella comfortable. So, Matrix Alex. I don't know what's going on. My mouth is not wording properly at all. Next collab. All right, though, guys, let's go see who we can go raid. Hey, thank you guys all for tuning in today. I always have a blast streaming with you guys here. Love it, as always. I don't know who's... Oh, here. I think Boss Quest is doing a board. Let's see. Why is it not loading this stream? Should we go raid Boss Quest? I've watched many of your YouTube videos though. Thank you for the stream. My first time here and it was very enjoyable. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. Raid me? Adam, I don't trust you. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll show you guys the rest of what Vala sent me tomorrow. Again, I didn't really have time to go through the box, and I'm so sorry to Vala. They express shipped this here today, and UPS fucking up, man, as usual. But we'll show off the rest of the keycaps they sent. I'll have to tune in tomorrow then? Yeah. Either tomorrow or Monday. I don't know what works better for you guys. Maybe we do Monday. I have no idea. Anyways, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Hey, have a good weekend, all right? You guys better have a good weekend, all right? If I don't happen to see you tomorrow because you guys are busy, have a good one. See you guys. Bye. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are the best. Peace out, everybody.